Question number 31. An enterprise with Microsoft 365 E3 licenses want to equip its users with AI-powered content creation directly within Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. What is the standard per user per month cost for the required add-on license? Option A, $10. Option B, $20. Option C, $30. Option D, $40. The correct answer is option C, $30. Microsoft 365 Copilot costs $30 per user per month, billed annually as an add-on to a qualifying base license such as Microsoft 365 E3 or E5. Note that Microsoft has since introduced a Copilot Business SMB tier at a lower price point for organizations with up to 300 users. But for an enterprise with E3 licenses, as specified in the question, the standard add-on remains $30 per user per month, billed annually with E3 or E5 as the prerequisite. Question number 32. A small business using Microsoft 365 Business Premium wants to build a Copilot agent that automates customer inquiry processing by accessing their shared customer list in SharePoint. What is a prerequisite licensing requirement? Option A, a separate Power Apps per user plan. Option B, a Microsoft 365 Copilot add-on license. Option C, a Dynamics 365 customer service license. Option D, an Azure OpenAI service subscription. The correct answer is option B, a Microsoft 365 Copilot add-on license. Microsoft 365 Copilot add-on license is the prerequisite for building and using Copilot agents, including those that access SharePoint data like a customer list. Microsoft 365 Business Premium provides the qualifying base license, but the Copilot add-on is separately required to unlock agent building capabilities through Copilot Studio. The others are unnecessary. Power Apps per user plan covers app development, not Copilot agents. Dynamics 365 Customer Service is a CRM platform license unrelated to this scenario. And Azure OpenAI Service is an independent developer platform. None are the required prerequisite for Copilot agent functionality within Microsoft 365. Question number 33. A global administrator with a Microsoft 365 E5 license cannot find a Microsoft Copilot license to assign in the admin center. Yet, they can use a Copilot interface on the web with commercial data protection. What explains this discrepancy? Option A. The E5 license includes a trial that must be manually activated. Option B. Copilot for Microsoft 365 is not compatible with E5. Option C. Copilot Chat is an entitlement bundled with E5, not a separately assignable license. Option D. The feature is managed entirely through Microsoft Edge settings. The correct answer is option C. Copilot Chat is an entitlement bundled with E5, not a separately assignable license. Copilot Chat, formerly Bing Chat Enterprise, is automatically included with Microsoft 365 E5 as a bundled entitlement with commercial data protection. It requires no separate license assignment, which is why no distinct Copilot license appears in the Admin Center. The others are inaccurate. E5 requires no manual trial activation. E5 is fully compatible with Copilot, and Copilot Chat is managed through the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, not Edge settings. The key distinction is that Copilot Chat is bundled, while the full Microsoft 365 Copilot with Microsoft Graph integration remains a separate paid add-on. Question number 34. An organization developing several departmental Copilot agents need a governance tool that allows central IT to review agent purposes, test them, and control which ones are published for broad use. Which platform component provide this approval workflow management? Option A, the agent gallery in Teams. Option B, Microsoft Graph connectors. Option C, the Copilot control system. Option D, Power Platform Admin Center. The correct answer is option C, the Copilot control system. The Copilot control system is Microsoft's centralized governance layer specifically designed for managing Copilot agents, allowing IT administrators to review agent purposes, test functionality, and control publishing approvals before agents are made broadly available across the organization. The others serve different functions. The Agent Gallery in Teams is a user-facing discovery interface, not an admin governance tool. Microsoft Graph connectors handle data source connection, and the Power Platform Admin Center manages Power Apps and Power Automate environments. None provide the dedicated agent approval workflow and publishing control that the Copilot control system offers. Question number 35. The IT service techs want to deploy an AI assistant that can answer common questions about password reset and Office Wi-Fi. And if the issue is complex, create a ticket in your connected ticketing system and assign it to the correct team. Which solution best fit this need? Option A, Copilot in Microsoft Viva Engage. Option B, a custom Copilot agent integrated with the ticketing system API. Option C, the built-in Copilot feature in Outlook. Option D, Microsoft Copilot for Web with enterprise data protection. The correct answer is option B, a custom Copilot agent integrated with the ticketing system API. A custom Copilot agent is perfectly suited here. It can be trained on IT knowledge-based content to answer common questions autonomously, and when issues escalate, it can trigger action through the ticketing system API to create and route tickets to the correct team, all within a single automated workflow. The others fall short. Copilot in Viva Engage is focused on employee community and engagement. Copilot in Outlook assists with email talks only, and Microsoft Copilot for Web operates on general web context without the ability to integrate with internal ticketing system or execute automated actions. Question number 36. After every project kickoff meeting in Teams, the project manager wants an automatic summary of decisions and a list of action items created in Planner, categorized by owner. Which solution can accomplish this with minimal custom development? Option A, a custom Copilot agent listening to all Teams meetings. Option B, Copilot in Teams. Option C, a Power Automate flow triggered by meeting end. Option D, using the meeting transcription feature alone. The correct answer is option B, Copilot in Teams. Copilot in Teams natively generates meeting summaries, extract decisions, and identify action items immediately after a meeting, and with its integration capabilities, can populate those action items into Planner categorized by owner, all with minimal configuration and no custom development required. The others introduce unnecessary complexity. A custom Copilot agent requires significant development effort for something Teams Copilot handles natively. A Power Automate flow needs custom workflow configuration, and transcription alone simply captures spoken words without intelligent summarization or Planner integration, making Copilot in Teams the most efficient out-of-the-box solution. Question number 37. Your company has purchased 100 add-on licenses for Microsoft 365 Copilot. As an administrator, where do you go to assign these licenses to specific users in the tenant? Option A, Microsoft Entra Admin Center. Option B, Microsoft 365 Admin Center. Option C, Copilot Studio. Option D, Windows 365 Admin Center. The correct answer is option B, Microsoft 365 Admin Center. Microsoft 365 Admin Center is the primary hub for assigning and managing product licenses, including Microsoft 365 Copilot add-on licenses, to specific users within the tenant, providing a straightforward interface for license allocation and management. The others don't handle license assignment. Entra Admin Center manages identity, authentication, and access policies. Copilot Studio is used for building and managing Copilot agents. And Windows 365 Admin Center manages Cloud PC provisioning. None provide the license assignment functionality that Microsoft 365 Admin Center offers. Question number 38. When deciding between provisioning dedicated Microsoft 365 Copilot licenses for all employees versus using a consumption-based pay-as-you-go model, what is the key operational factor that should guide this financial decision? Option A, the version of Windows installed on user devices. Option B, whether the organization uses SharePoint Online or OneDrive for Business. Option C, the predictability and scale of user demand for Copilot features. Option D, the number of Microsoft 365 groups already created. The correct answer is option C, the predictability and scale of user demand for Copilot features. Predictability and Scale of demand is the key financial decision factor. If usage is high and consistent across many users, dedicated per user licenses, $30 per user per month, offer better cost efficiency. If usage is sporadic, limited, or difficult to forecast, a consumption-based model avoids paying for unused seed, making demand predictability the central operational consideration. The others are irrelevant to this financial decision. Windows version doesn't affect Copilot licensing models. SharePoint versus OneDrive usage doesn't influence per user versus consumption pricing. And the number of Microsoft 365 groups has no bearing on which licensing model delivers better value. Question number 39. After enabling pay-as-you-go billing for Copilot to pilot the technology, the finance department reports unexpectedly high cost in the first month. What is the first administrative action to control spending without disrupting the pilot? Option A. Immediately revoke Copilot access for all pilot users. Option B. Convert to dedicated per user licenses for everyone. Option C. Adjust the billing policy to implement a monthly spending cap. Option D. Use conditional access to block all Copilot related apps IDs. The correct answer is option C. Adjust the billing policy to implement a monthly spending cap. Implementing a monthly spending cap within the billing policy is the most precise and least disruptive first action. It controls cost going forward without terminating the pilot, removing access, or forcing a full licensing model change based on a single month's data. The others are overly disruptive. Revoking access ends the pilot entirely, defeating its purpose. Converting everyone to per-user licenses could increase cost further if demand doesn't justify it. And blocking Copilot via conditional access is a blunt security measure that completely halts the pilot rather than simply managing its budget. Question number 40. Analysis of Copilot usage reports shows high adoption in the marketing and engineering department, but very low usage in finance and legal. To drive organization-wide value from the investment, what is the most strategic next step? Option A. Remove Copilot licenses from the low adoption departments to save money. Option B. Switch the entire company to the pay-as-you-go model. Option C. Provide targeted training and use case workshop for finance and legal teams. Option D. Increase the spending cap to encourage more experimentation. The correct answer is option C. Provide targeted training and use case workshop for finance and legal teams. Targeted training and use case workshop address the root cause of low adoption. Unfamiliarity with how Copilot applies to finance and legal workflows specifically. Demonstrating relevant, role-specific use cases drives meaningful engagement and maximizes return on the existing license investment. The others are counterproductive. Removing licenses abandons the investment rather than solving the adoption problem. Switching to pay-as-you-go addresses billing, not behavior, and increasing the spending cap encourages more experimentation in already high adoption departments rather than addressing the department that actually needs support.